Ever arrived at a career opportunity full of expectation and optimism, only to have it be the complete opposite of what you'd hoped for? Well, story time. This happened to me in my career, and it had a pretty unexpected result. I'm Selena Rezvani. I'm a speaker and a best-selling author, and I focus on self-advocacy and confidence. I speak at companies like Microsoft, Under Armour, the World Bank, and I coach their emerging leaders too. But man, did I feel lost and have lows and a mess at times in my career. As a college student, I was attracted to psychology and social work because they focused on self-empowerment, helping other people through diagnostic questions and problem solving and coming up with meaningful actions. So I committed to this combined bachelor's and master's program. But after graduating, as much as I loved the skills that I learned, I was absolutely miserable in my counseling jobs. I lost 10 pounds. I was this anxious, preoccupied person. I couldn't sleep or relax on the weekend. I felt totally consumed by the dire situations of my counseling clients. So I tried another social work job, then another. I could not force it to work. Have you ever had something like that happen where maybe you didn't want to accept the obvious truth? Well, I felt super defeated, and honestly, I felt kind of ashamed that I could not hack it. So I gave myself permission finally to start looking outside my field. And I thought maybe there are other kinds of jobs that could help me use my skills, but give me a shred of well-being. So after applying on the usual sites to different roles, I felt especially desperate. And I went to Craigslist one morning to look at job ads, and there in the scroll of opportunities was a job tailor-made for me. It was a consulting role at the Great Place to Work Institute. That's the company that ranks the Fortune 100 Best Places to Work list. And they wanted somebody who could help analyze the people issues in organizations and empower leaders to make their workplaces more people-friendly. I was freaking thrilled. And by the power of some amazing good fortune and maybe a little pixie dust thrown in, I got that role. And let me tell you, it was awesome. I felt at home. I used my social work skills constantly. And at the end of the day, I could leave my work at work. Look, if you feel like you are opening every wrong door, you are not weird or lacking. You know, the zigzaggy path that made me squirm, that made me embarrassed, is actually what paved the way to this distinctive niche that I have that I wouldn't trade anything for. How about you? Have you opened some wrong doors? Sometimes we come to a door brimming with these big expectations only to discover that door is not meant for us. The only harm, the only shame is when we stop trying, when we resign ourselves to stay in one place and not explore or look anymore. None of your experience is wasted. You get to use them, you get to give them meaning, you get to shape them into something wonderful.